14 Liverpool players have joined up with their national teams for the international break, with the Reds out of action until the 2nd of April. Whilst some are merely partaking in friendlies, for the majority of the LFC Stars, they face a crucial week of World Cup qualifiers, with the hopes of their nations resting on their shoulders. So here's a preview of what we can expect from Liverpool's players during this international period. Jordan Henderson trained with England ahead of their friendlies against Switzerland and the Ivory Coast. The Liverpool captain will likely feature in one of the fixtures, with Southgate set to heavily rotate across the two friendlies. Maybe we'll even see that rumoured future Liverpool midfield pivot of Jordan and Jude Bellingham. Scotland's captain Andy Robertson withdrew from his nation's training after falling ill and is now recovering on Merseyside. The Scots were due to have their World Cup playoff semi-final against Ukraine, however this has been postponed due to the Russian invasion. However, Robertson now won't feature in the newly scheduled friendly against Poland. Liverpool's Nico Williams is enjoying an incredibly successful loan spell at Fulham and heads into Wales's crucial World Cup playoff semi-final against Austria in fine form. Nico has nailed a starting place in Rob Page's Wales side in his preferred position of right wing-back. With the Welshman facing Austria in Cardiff, victory would mean they play either Robertson, Scotland or Ukraine in the final for a place in Qatar, with this fixture likely to take place in June. The third and final Liverpool player involved in a European playoff is Diogo Giotto with Portugal, following their shock home defeat to Serbia and slumping into the playoffs. Portugal faced Turkey in their semi, with the winner progressing to play either Italy or North Macedonia, meaning one of Portugal or Italy will miss out on a place in Qatar. Diogo heads into the fixture in a rich vein of scoring form, with 19 Liverpool goals so far this season. He and Cristiano will aim to fire the Portuguese into the finals. Elsewhere on the European continent, Koivan Kelleher has been called up for the Republic of Ireland and will likely share the number 1 shirt with Gavin Bazunu in their friendlies against Belgium and Lithuania in Dublin. Should Kelleher start in net for the Irish against Belgium, he will face Liverpool forward Divock Origi, who has been called up for the Red Devils. Divock is likely to lead the line for Roberto Martinez's heavily changed squad, with the coach selecting no players with more than 50 international caps for their aforementioned friendlies, with the Republic of Ireland and their home fixture against Burkina Faso, due to them already securing their place in Qatar. Virgil van Dijk already led his Netherlands side to World Cup qualification, meaning their international break will also solely include friendlies. The Dutch face Denmark and Germany at home in 2 international derby matches. However, they will be without head coach Louis van Gaal, who has tested positive for COVID-19, whilst also hitting out at FIFA's hosting of the World Cup in Qatar, calling it ridiculous. Kostas Tsimikas will represent Greece in their friendlies in Romania and Montenegro, a great chance for him to get more minutes on the pitch and match sharpness should the Reds require him for the run-in. Undoubtedly, the headline fixture of this international break will take place in African World Cup qualifying. In a repeat of this year's African Cup of Nations final, Egypt will take on Senegal in a 2-leg playoff for a spot at the World Cup. Yes, once again, Liverpool's Mohamed Salah will face off against Sadio Mane as the two bid to lead their nations into the World Cup finals in Qatar. Mane and Senegal got the better of the Egyptians via a penalty shootout in the AFCON final and head into the playoff as favourites, but will be wary of facing an angry Mo Salah who is out for revenge. Elsewhere in Africa, Naby Keita will lead his Guinea side in 2 friendlies against South Africa and Zambia. Alisson Becker and Fabinho are on international duty in South America with the Brazilian Seleção, with 2 World Cup qualifiers against Chile and Bolivia. Man City goalkeeper Ederson will be absent due to illness, meaning Ali is likely to play both fixtures for Brazil, whilst it's likely Fabinho will start at the very least one of those matches at the base of the midfield 3. These matches may as well be friendlies for the Brazilians, who secured their place in Qatar way back in November, with Tite set to heavily rotate his side. One South American country looking to book their place in the World Cup is Colombia, who will be resting their hopes on star forward Luis Diaz. Diaz will undoubtedly play in both crucial fixtures for Colombia against Bolivia and Venezuela. The Colombians are currently 7th in South American qualifying, 4 points off 5th place Peru, who currently hold the playoff spot. With just 2 games left, it's unlikely Luis and Colombia will feature at the World Cup unless results go their way. Last but by no means least, we head over to Asia, where Takumi Minamino and Japan face vital World Cup qualifying fixtures against Australia and Vietnam. Victory over the Aussies will secure Japan's place at the World Cup, as they would secure a top 2 position in their qualifying table. However, defeat may mean they slip into a playoff spot, though they do have a fixture against lowly Vietnam should they capitulate against the Aussies, who face a tough final fixture away in Saudi Arabia. Who are you most looking forward to seeing at the World Cup, and will Mo or Sadio make it to the finals? Let us know your predictions in the comments below.